All right, so here we go. I usually do these during the day, but I haven't had a cigar today, and I picked up 3 cigars I've never had. They're kind of newer releases from the cigar shop, and I thought I didn't really see many reviews. I guess the one I'm going to do today is recently just released, so we'll give it a shot. I may do the other ones. We'll do the watch check. I had this one on the other day. I still wearing it today, the Invicta. I misspoke before. I said it was a Valjean movement, 7750, but it's a SW500 movement, but a chronograph nonetheless. And I have my beautiful Lucchese Burns boots, a special boot, alligator belly. On tonight, good comfortable boots. But anyway, let's get to these cigars. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this Metapa. I believe first there's a Stillwell here that I picked up. And then this one is the, gosh, I forget the name of it already. I'd never heard of it. And it was god-awful expensive. Mirafel, I guess. I don't know. I'll have to look up the pronunciation. We'll do that one later. That thing was like $40 a stick. None of these are real cheap. This Metapa was, I think, 20-some. So we're going to do that one, and because I didn't see any other reviews, and then we'll switch off there, and eventually I'll get to the other one. So get the camera lined up here, and we'll pull out this Metapa. And I really like the way the wrapper looks here. I do kind of like this pigtail top, if you can see that. The wrapper looks fairly oily, and I think this is the Oscuro, so we'll look at that in a moment. Pretty unique looking label there, and a good sized cigar. So we'll get into all that, all the specs here in a moment as we get her fired up. So, Metapa, yeah, I don't know. So I figured I would do the video just because there's not much in the way of reviews out there. And I wanted to smoke it, and I thought, well, let's not waste the opportunity to do a review. So it's put together by Foundation Cigar, Metapa. So it looks like just maybe 2 weeks ago it was released. Half Wheel has some information about it. Pre-light draw. Really, no resistance. I like the box cut. Let's get her toasted and see how it tastes, see how it burns, see how it draws. So, and I like to do the 3 puff test when it comes to the initial lighting of the cigar. Kind of really get the end toasted first before taking a draw on the cigar. Make sure the end looks like it's pretty evenly toasted. And then you take 3 draws, and by the 3rd one on the full draw, you ought to be able to get a great draw, a lot of smoke and the flavor, without sort of sucking in the fluid here of the light. So 1, 2, 3. Perfect draw. No resistance on the draw. Remained true even as it was before the light. Decent amount of white smoke coming up. Flavor profile. It's got a little bit of a bite to it. Now, this is my first cigar of the day. And I like to do a review on the first one because my taste buds haven't been corrupted by prior cigars of the day. So, what do we know about it? Well, Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper, so it's not an Oscuro. Connecticut broadleaf binder, which I'm finding I really like in a lot of cigars. And then filler of Nicaraguan. Good flavor. That spice kind of went away. So the first part kind of hit me with some spice. I'm not a big fan of spicy cigars. But that quickly dissipated. It has... right now it's a medium. I would say a medium strength. Medium tending towards full strength. Reminds me a bit of a Padron. So this one, I believe, I should know, but I think it's the 6x52, the Toro. That's what it looks like to me. Made by AJ Fernandez. Good cigar at the outset, but nothing, as they say, to write home about. Right, so I'm not, maybe it'll take on some distinct characteristics, but right now it's just okay. Not bad, certainly. And sometimes they need to age. So, this just came in to the retailer within the last week, and I picked it up 2 days ago. So it's been in my humidor for 2 days. So it's a little bit rough, I would say, right now. It does. I think I can tell that it probably needs a little bit of aging. I hope that the Mirafell, that is the $40 cigar, is much better. It's twice the price, even a smaller cigar. So it should be a lot better. But I had high hopes for this Metapa, and I'd say slightly disappointing so far. Not, not bad, but I'm not, there's nothing that's wowing me, and it does have a little bit of harshness to it, and I think again that could be from the lack of aging. JR says this is the hot new line of premium cigars inspired by the birth town of Ruben Dario, a legendary Nicaraguan poet. So JR says it's a medium body. I would say that. It's medium. Maybe the harshness is contributing to what I would say medium to full body. Don't see a lot about it online. Again, it's probably too new. And that's why I thought I would do this review. Starting to get some good flavor profile there, some caramel, a little bit of creaminess coming through as I go. So I'm liking it a little better. So it's growing on me. So this says here it's like the 2022 Olmec release. Now the Olmec cigar I really liked. I think the Olmec cigar is a far superior cigar to this one so far. I haven't done a review of the Olmec, I don't believe, but this one is it's okay. I didn't have a big, I had enough of a supper. There's the dogs, but so I don't know. I don't know. So what I'm going to do, in fairness to this cigar, I'm going to keep smoking. It's not bad. I mean, this is not a cigar you're going to throw away. But I usually get a pretty good read on the cigar, even though the flavor profile can change as you're smoking it. You get a pretty good idea within the first 10 minutes of a cigar whether you like it or not. But what I think I'll do is I'm going to sort of pause the video here, keep smoking, and see if my impression of it changes so I can give a fair review. I did that, or I should have done that, I should say, with the Freud cigar, right? And so that cigar that I did was, I did a review of that. It's the Sigmund what was that one? So that cigar, the Freud, gosh, was it, yeah, there it was, the Sigmund, which Disruptor, I guess, was the one I did, which was really a high dollar cigar too. And I didn't give that a great review in the beginning, and I kind of felt bad because as I went along, that cigar really did gain a great flavor profile, and I really did enjoy that cigar. I didn't think it was great. The biggest issue with the Freud Disruptor was the draw was really not great. But after I got about a third of the way through it, it cleared up. The draw was great. The flavor was great. So on this one, I will say the draw and then the construction and the burn is really good. So it's a perfect draw, really. And it's burning evenly, but so no issue with that. The issue I have is that it's a little bit harsh, got a little more spice than I want, and I'm not getting a great flavor profile. So again, maybe it'll grow. So I'm gonna pause my part of the video. Won't look like a pause to you, but I'll come back and, when I let the cigar get about halfway through, and I'll kind of touch base and let you know what I'm thinking of it then. So that's what we'll do. All right, so I'm about halfway through the cigar. And I would say I don't think I'd like it any better. It's an average cigar. So, and maybe, I've had some of the other Foundation cigars. So maybe I'm just not a huge fan of them. I've had some other ones that I think were better. But this one's okay. Again, maybe just a tad bit on the spicy side, a little bit harsh. Maybe it'll be better if it's aged. So I would say if you're a fan of the Foundation cigars and you want to try it, hold off on a couple of months. Let it sit in the humidor in your cigar shop before you pick one up, or if you buy them now, let them sit for a while, because I think they need some age to them. So, some of the other ones I haven't tried. The Tabernacle Night Commander, talked about that one's aged 15 months. I don't know if this was aged much at all. So I think it needs some aging. It's okay. I doubt that I'll be picking up another one. So with anything, you try it. It's not bad. It's not bad. So, Waddy's barking, so he says, I don't know. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the review. I just give my honest opinion. It's what it is, right? So we'll see you all soon. Take care. There's Waddy. He said, let me in.